What is up, y'all? It's your girl Melanie Method. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Melanie Method Show. Um, this is long overdue. Like I said, I have a lot of other things in life that I prioritize, and it matters to me a lot. So those things always come first. Sadly, I'm sorry. This hair is all in my face, but I'm gonna try not to make this long. But I always promise things aren't gonna be long, and it ends up being long. So if it's long, y'all, I'm sorry. Um. I'm sorry, but this is going to be completely political. This is going to be completely political. After what I saw from that speech with Donald Trump the other day ago, I'm so, it's like an everlasting feeling of disgust and sadness of how he was treated, how he couldn't even get a full speech out with all old, crazy, senile men poking fucking canes at him. Shout out to Al Green. God, what an interesting name too. Mm. I mean, first and foremost, they need to change laws. And not only should it be that presidents can't get in the office be in a certain age, it should be also congressmen and women as well. But then it's a shame because that's not fair to the ones that are really sharp like Donald Trump. Because Donald Trump, he's to be older. That man is completely sharp. He would run circles around a 40-year-old. And what I mean by that is that the man likely doesn't hardly get any sleep because he does everything. He does everything that no other president was willing to do for us. Worried about losing your Medicaid, worried about losing your Social Security because Trump's in. That means that you're slow. And you believe everything that The View is telling you, CNN and MSNBC and ABC and all of them. I feel so sorry for you. Because here's the thing about President Trump. Let me explain something to you about this man right here, okay? If he were planning on cutting any federal programs that's really serious and imperative to a lot of our lives, such as Medicaid and Medicare, don't you think that he would say that? He's not a liar. So far, what has he lied about? I'm tired of them. That's nothing too. I'm really tired of them like deflecting. And they keep reversing everything that they know they are on this man. They keep calling him liars, yet he has not lied about nothing. Everything he said that he was going to do during that campaign, he has done. He has ICE out. He got a lot of different migrants, and mostly all violent ones. Are you still worried your papa or mama or abuelita is going to get picked up? Oh, that's so sorry for that. First of all, you're dumb. Because the only way that he would do that is if your family member or yourself was hanging around people that they were really trying to apprehend. So it's just terrible. I'm just frustrated. I'm overly frustrated. If I'm sounding kind of like nasty and sarcastic, because I'm frustrated with how easily driven people are in America. They believe anything. You can tell them anything on the news and they can't see past it. And I understand a good portion of it with some people because they're like, damn, I should be able to turn on the TV and trust what the news is telling me. No, the news people now are activists. So if they hate Trump, they're going to tell you guys everything that they feel that you should hear that is in lieu with hating Trump. So please understand that. So that's why you're not getting accurate information from the news anymore. It's not the 90s, it's not the 80s no more. The news people lie now. And what is up with this mug? I knew this mug. Every time I get a mug, something stupid happens. I just bought this mug because it was on clearance. I don't like paying a lot for these at all because you end up losing them. Don't do nothing with them. But anyway, y'all, it is going to be a smoke session. I hope I'm not going to start lagging because I do have an update for my chipset. Oh, it says successfully installed. Okay, cool. Exit. Good. All right, that might help us also. I have to download something for my laptop. I'm at my laptop, my desktop. And it was critical. It was like a driver and it was running in the background, but at least it's not now. I'm gonna jump right into it and start watching videos with you guys. Um, before we even get started, I'm gonna say like a lot of my anger, my hostility in this situation is not only to the media, but it is greatly to the media, but it's to people like Jasmine Crockett. the council, one of the council, I think she's the 30th, from the 30th congressional district or whatever in Texas. This girl is so psychopathic. If you go back to her original, like when she first got in, and as a Congress lady, her whole demeanor was totally different. So it was almost like she had to put on a whole facade. And she just doesn't understand that a lot of us do that in regular interviews. But to like take on an important role such as hers and then only to be hood and make dance steps and all of this and t-shirts for freaks that are in your Democratic Party, that's too much for me. Now, I don't like how she disrespected my grandpa. I don't like anybody that disrespects my grandpa. And I think that anyone that knows me knows that if you don't roll with my grandpa, you don't roll with me. Okay? Because he is the only person so far that's been a real president to the country. But let me look up some videos I want to watch with you guys, and I'm just going to chill and smoke, and I'm going to clock in when need be. But it's disgusting. The things I've been watching, it's just I'm shaking inside right now. I don't even know where I'm going right now. That's how I'm going to the wrong area on here. I want to make sure it's something that's worth watching with you guys. But like, I think I'm gonna start with Anton, where he taught. I didn't watch it yet, you guys, so it'll be new. But I want to hear his take on how the Democrats couldn't even stand and applaud the 13-year-old cancer survivor. It was really disgusting. So let's start with that. I don't mind starting with that. Hold on, you guys. Let me share my screen. I'm so disgusted. That's why it's like not even worth wasting my time making these videos, but it's like it is though. Oh, it's so weird what they're doing, what they got going on. Hopefully you guys can see that. I think, yeah, you can. All right, so let me make it big screen and let me put Antoine on and see what he got to say about all of this.
Continuing to rock with me. I went back and I watched Donald Trump's speech. It was like 100 minutes or something like that. It was the longest speech in history as far as the addresses to Congress. It actually broke the record from Bill Clinton's address to Congress. And it was some key moments, which obviously I seen the trash that was happening as far as Democrats protesting and, all of these different people that's doing different things. And I wanted to look at the little boy. His name was DJ. Mm-hmm. And they said that he was battling cancer. And I think Trump said that back in like 2019 or something like that, they had only gave him 6 months to live. And fast forward, right, 5, 6 years later, he's doing really well. And I'm not sure how well he's doing medically, but he seemed to be in good spirits and he's still alive. And his father was there, and Trump had basically made him an honorary member of the law enforcement. I believe the like DEA or something like that. It doesn't really matter the organization, but Trump honored him, a young, small black boy, and he was surprised. And if I rewound it and I watched it again this morning, and he was very, very surprised that he had got this honor. Yep. He wasn't expecting it. I guess he just thought that he was just going to be acknowledged during the speech, but he was actually surprised that he actually got this thing, right? And they panned over to some of the Democrats, and they were on their cell phones, mm-hmm. and wasn't applauding.
It was so disrespectful.
And it seemed like a chore. And that's the moment, the aha moment, because we all knew it, right? We all knew that they're not really a party for Americans. They don't really care about bipartisan leadership. Mm-hmm. They don't really care about issues or anything like that. They couldn't put their pride to the side for 1 minute, for one moment, to honor a young boy, cancer survivor, who is being honored by the Trump administration, and they could not just put their hate for Donald Trump or hate for America down for 1 second, just to say and honor and clap and acknowledge this boy, all because Trump was the one that was giving a speech. And that right there bothered me. And the reason that it bothered me is because in traditional politics, whether you're a Democrat or a Republican, all of them really are on the same side. Yeah. Right? Historically. Yes. They all worked together. They all was really friends in real life. You'd see them behind the scenes or anything like that. And they really all really be on the same side, regardless of what they did during the election season, regardless of what they said about each other, regardless of what happened on the campaign trail, regardless of what they presented to you in Congress. They really all were like friends, right? And it's not uncommon if you read some of these articles, you actually go into Apple News, And I stay in the politics sector because that's where the real money is, because that's the thing that then determines what happens in the stock market, what happens in the real estate market, what happens in interest rates, and all of that. And that's what we're going to discuss on the Millionaire Morning Show today. And we also going to talk about sanctuary city mayors. But I've always known that politicians have always worked together behind the scenes because they really were all on the same side. The majority of them was getting rich behind the scenes. And so they had to work together because regardless of who was in office, Democrats or Republicans, this person was a congressman, this person was, in the House, this person was whatever. And so they all kind of is a part of the good old boys club. But Trump is different. Trump is different because he's not a part of the traditional establishment. He's an outsider when it comes to a lifetime politician. When I see people like Bernie Sanders and stuff like that, and they decide that they basically are lifetime politicians. Joe Biden too, he was in politics for over 50 years. And these people generated an enormous amount of power and riches and revenue and all of this stuff. But then you have somebody like Trump that already came in rich, doesn't even take a salary from the office. All throughout his first term, he only, I think, took $1 a year or something like that. And then he bring in other outsiders, some in, some out. You got the RFK Juniors, right? He needs to tackle our food. You got Tulsi Gabbard, who was from the Democratic Party, but is from Hawaii and is very much playing a huge role in the Trump administration. You have Marco Rubio, who's well-spoken and is definitely diplomatic when it comes to solving for issues and international relations. You have Elon Musk, who basically is losing money, especially in his net worth, to do the thing that's best for America because he understands that we're headed over a cliff and America eventually is going to go bankrupt because we're paying more than we need to for services that we're not even getting as Americans. You have Tom Homan, who was served under 7 to 9 administrations and making sure that he kept our immigration intact and our borders safe and all of this stuff. And so Trump has put together basically an all-star team to come in and clean house. And Doge, now 6 weeks in, and Elon Musk was on Joe Rogan talking about how there's some things on there that he can't even discuss publicly because it would get him killed. And, Trump has put together this all-star team, and he has previous experience from the time that he was in office in 2017, 18, 19, and 20 to now execute on the will of the American people. And so now that he doesn't have to worry about any allies outside of Congress or people that pull the purse strings or whatever. He doesn't have to worry about being a part of the good old boys club and I got to scratch your back for a favor and all of that because he's just executing. Execution.
I'm gonna move on to something else, y'all. It's only because he's basically just verbally talking about it. I actually want to provide a clip so that way you guys can actually see how they were acting for those that didn't watch the speech, etc., etc. It was really awful. It was the way they did that little boy, that was awful. It was the way how Lava went out in the hall and they're making fun of different things on Saturday Night Live. It's not even funny. I can't even watch Saturday Night Live no more because they're too far left and too liberal. This shit really divided our country. And the Democrats are making it to where it has to be like that. Cause I don't know what's wrong with them. I really don't. But let me look up another good one. Hold on. It was so disgusting what they did. Like, it's so disgusting. Like, I almost didn't even make a video, but it had to be done. Here, I'm about to put this on because this is closer to where I was. This was horrible. It's just so much that they do. It's so disgusting. It is.
Fair Griffins of the world. Don't. Yo, just.
All right. This is them. They're very scary. Now, if you guys have common sense, you'll notice they all are starting to look alike too. They're very creepy. And they're like the people that you would run from. They're like the party of perverts. They really are. It's so creepy what they got going on. And we're like, this old lady here, I don't know what that's about, but okay.
The ranking Rizzler on appropriations, serving Connecticut's 3rd district. It's time to enter your dark academia Congress era. All right, besties. House appropriation is the money moves in Congress. We are not chasing the bag. We are the bag. Democrats are making.
Yeah, you are. Y'all stealing all the money too.
It's giving. So Sigma, main character energy. But Republicans' project 2025 is mad sus. Eliminating the Department of Education, negative borrow points. Basically, the biggest phantom tax on.
Let me say something about that also, y'all, because they're not wanting to tell the truth about that also. Trump's wanting to eliminate the Department of Education for all good reasons. It sounds crazy when you don't really know what's going on. I just discussed this with my mother earlier. It's because a lot of things that's going on. Because a lot of the money that was supposed to be going into our students is not going to our students. They're not, because the federal government has control of it as long as there is a Department of Education. That's why he's trying to get rid of it. He's trying to make it so where the federal government doesn't have control over things that they are messing up and have messed up. So that's one reason. And you got also another reason why he's trying to do it too, because in states like Washington, I mean Washington, Seattle, Washington, not Washington, D.C. I don't know what they got going on there as far as some of their policies within schools. So let me slow down because I'll start slurring. I'll turn into my dad and I'll go hood with it. But anyway, at least I'm not claiming to be a congresswoman now and being hood at the same time. And even if I were to be hood as a congresswoman, I still would know what right and wrong is. I would know left from right. I wouldn't be making a complete ass of myself on TV like the way that Jasmine Ho does. That bitch, like, she got me fucking fired up. Because I really want to whoop her fucking ass. But anyway, he's wanting to get rid of the Department of Education for good reasons. It's because of the unnecessary spending that was going there, and our kids are doing the worst in schools. We have some of the worst numbers. So why would he want to keep allowing it to go on the way it is? And then in addition to, like I said, out in Washington State, they're trying to get it passed. The Democrats are trying to get it passed to where that if anything happens to your child while at school, they have a right to keep it from the parents. The parents don't have to know. So if your kid was to be molested or be messing with a student, or another student or a teacher, if the school was to find out about it, they would then have the legal right to withhold the information from the parent. That's the law they're trying to put in place. See, people are not paying attention to details like this. They're not doing their due diligence, and they're just watching the bullshit media and people like The View, and they're like, oh my God, did you hear what he's doing? And then ain't y'all seeing, for the ones that's easily believing it, ain't y'all seeing as time is going past, we're still having our Medicaid. We're still having this and that. So all the things they're trying to scare y'all into believing is not even really happening anyway. So, like, what is wrong? Like, who raised you enough to make you feel like just because a person is of a certain color or substance that you are so used to and prone into believing, maybe the time is now that you see that was never where you were supposed to be from the beginning. It's not a party either. It's a cult. It's a damn cult. It is. Because it's like they don't feel you're supposed to have your individual belief and way of thinking. They want you to come to their perception. They want you to believe anything they're throwing out at you. And if you're not willing to do it and not weak to do it, that's just on you. I can't fuck with nobody that fucks with them. I just can't. I can't because I would be like saying that I'm saying it's okay to be around a weirdo. And this is why I really don't know how I would live back home where I'm originally from, because everyone there is a Democrat practically, in the city anyway. A lot of it, like a great percentage of people in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania is a fucking Democrat. And they don't realize that the old Democrats are dead. They're gone. Okay, so whoever you like you like Bill Clinton, all of that. Bill Clinton was really wrong. As I'm finding out more about him, he was not even good. So it's like, let it go. Let it go. I'm not trying to say the Republican Party is anything too. So the thing about Trump that's different, like I keep telling my daughter, he's not Republican nor is he Democrat. Like he said, when he first got into politics, he had to teach himself, which is very amazing, by the way. Okay? And he said he didn't know which side he really wanted to be on. But then when he seen how corrupt the Democrats was, he said, okay, well, then I got to go Republican. He's an American before he is a Republican or a Democrat. He's an American man. That's what he is. That's why he tries to fight for us. Like, it's real easy. It's really fucking easy. That's why he fights so hard for that fucking border, too, because he don't want to see this country keep going to shit. And us keep dishing out billions of dollars on people that shouldn't even be here, and they're coming over the wrong way. while everybody else can't get out of the country the wrong way, but they're letting them come in. Then they're committing major crimes like murder of Lake and Riley. I'm so tired of the Democrats spitting on Lake and Riley too, and her parents, or her mother and her sister. Okay, a victim of a crime is a victim of a crime. They don't want to face that it was a migrant that they allowed to come over here illegally that killed that girl. They don't want to take ownership or face anything they do. They're completely sick, demonic, and fucking narcissistic. They're like my ex-husband, basically. It's like even he isn't a Democrat. So I can't with that. I really can't. I'm gonna watch this with y'all. It's disgusting now. It really is. It's so disgusting. Like it's not even really worth doing these videos for. That's why I laugh at some of the other ones. They're getting paid to do this shit. I'm not. This is why I don't hardly do this, because I'm not ever probably gonna get monetized on here. But yeah, like it ain't even worth talking about, really. It ain't. But it is, but it ain't.
On the environment, on your education, and your rights. Big L, posting it online, buddy. Democrats understood the assignment, but go on.
And why went so funny?
Very cutesy, very demure.
Boy. So we got to talk about more humiliation and embarrassment for the Democrat Party. As you guys just saw at the beginning of this video, the Democrats have nailed the faucet to, hey, we're going to post cringe videos online to make it seem as if we are hip, okay?
Right.
We are part of the
and it's making it worse.
Right. This is what they're doing in order to appeal
how do you
to
get
people.
this
Because they're not a serious party. They have no serious policy positions or ideology outside of Trump arrangement, right? The Democrats literally stand for nothing except being against Trump, right? So
exactly.
that was put on full display this week. And now Bill Maher is roasting the Democrats, specifically Democrats like Jasmine Crockett, who has decided to go full-blown ghetto, right? She's taken off the wig, right, so to speak, and she just revealed herself to be who she is, right? She's just ratchet, okay? And I want to play a highlight clip of some of the things that Jasmine Crockett has been saying throughout the week that has raised some eyebrows about whether or not this type of behavior is fitting for a sitting congresswoman.
If you really want to know who the criminals are in this country, you can Google it. You don't have to trust me. But the people that commit 80% of the most violent crimes in this country are white supremacists. Let me make sure y'all got.
Let me say this too, okay? Because when I'm over this bitch, I'm to the point, like, I swear to God, I would fight her. I would, and it wouldn't even be worth it, because like I would lose completely because of who she is. I would lose my freedom. I would lose all types of shit. But she makes you want to just beat some fucking sense into her brain. Like, 'cause I don't get where somebody in her family really taught her how to hate white people and exceptionally well. She says the craziest shit. It be the craziest far out shit that don't even make no sense. And if you're not smart, you would believe it. Because I be thinking about if I was a hood, ignorant person that's not knowledgeable, not reasonable, I might believe her dumbass shit. Because black people are ignorant like that. They don't research shit. And it ain't only black people, it's like far left liberals, period. But everything she says is absolute nonsense. First of all, 80% of crimes that's happening in the United States is definitely not no white supremacy. Yeah, at all. At all, bitch. At all. You're crazy. You're very crazy. That's like saying a great percentage of all the deaths that's happening right now is for white supremacy. She's out of her fucking mind. She's out of her fucking mind. They even come on TV and say some ignorant ass dumb lies like that. And you're confident when you say it. How are you holding a position as a Congress lady? It's making me mad because like I could have a job like that. And I would never embarrass myself if I didn't know what I was talking about. If I was talking, I would investigate what I'm going to be talking about first. But because I believe in not looking like a fool. As soon as I would have found how them Democrats were, I'd have been just like Tulsi Gabbard. I'd have been done with the motherfuckers. They would have blackballed, stonewalled me just like they did her anyway. But yeah, this bitch is crazy. She be doing too much and saying her ancestors is the one who built this motherfucker. Who told you black people built the world? Who told you that? Because that's a lie. Like my daughter said, everyone was here of all types of demographics. So how could you even come to that consensus? How could you come to that conclusion? You're very ignorant, hood, and retarded. And whoever your mama is, Jasmine, she's retarded too. And that's why you're retarded. That's why you ain't got no man. That's why you ain't got no kids. It's because who the fuck will want you? But some ignorant ass sorry nigga who got like 7 babies mamas. You so fucking stupid, you can't even understand what the fuck that you're saying and see that you sound very fucking dumb. And that's all I gotta say for now. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be more because this bitch is very fucking stupid. I'm gonna tell you right now, she's one of the dumbest motherfuckers on TV. She is. She's up there with Joy Reid and some of them other white people. Because a lot of white people, they're fucking stupid. Very stupid. She said 80% of the crime that's happening in the United States is for white supremacy. Oh my God. So, oh wow. I like, just think about all the murders that happens in your hood, y'all. How many times is it the KKK killing us? Nah, niggas is killing each other. That's what's happening in great masses. And that's been going on for years. No fucking white supremacy, you lying bitch. Only time you hear about some shit like that is if it's like, if the cops is deliberately trying to hurt a black person, something like that, or it's mainly like when you find somebody that got lynched up. That's white supremacy. All the rest of it is just like racism that either it's that you're right about or you could either be wrong about. I can't even think of the word. I'm too mad right now. Because a lot of times too, they be trying to blame shit, making a BLM movement, and it really isn't. It isn't. So I don't know. I don't do Democrats. They divided this whole country. They did an excellent job at doing so. And they continue to do it. They continue, and they never cease to amaze me at all with the ignorant shit that comes out of her mouth, including what she's talking about right here. This bitch is sick. She's sick. And she's so sick that I interrupted my night to talk shit about it to you guys. I'm so upset. Look, I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, I'm pulling up track pads and shit. This bitch got my mind so fucked up. I just don't get why she's like this.
Most extreme crimes that take place in this country are committed by white supremacists.
She's sick. She's really sick.
18%.
And anybody did she say 18%? She said 18. Let's go back. At first I thought she said 80. So let's go back. Hold on. I want to go back to where she originally, where is she at? Right in here.
Behavior is fitting for a sitting congresswoman.
If you really want to know who the criminals are in this country, you can Google it. You don't have to trust me. But the people that commit 80% of the most
she said 80
crimes in this country.
That's what I thought. Then she turns around and says 18. Watch this.
Most extreme crimes that take place in this country are committed by white supremacists. 18%.
Yeah, she said it again.
This fuck ass, fake ass felon on stage. I see you got your cross.
Did you hear what he said? So nah, I didn't hear what this faggot just said. I don't know if I can keep watching this actually, because I'm starting to get mad again. I'm starting to get really mad. Why? This dude said fake ass, fuck ass. What the fuck did you just call our president? When did they ever call Biden these names though? When did they ever call him these names and disrespect him? Okay? Meanwhile, he let a lot of us get raped. He let a lot of us get murdered. He took so much away from families, God, and that ugly clown-looking bitch. And this is the way we're treating this man. Yeah, I didn't hear him say that the first time. I don't know if I can watch that. I don't think I can watch it. I don't think I can watch it again, y'all. I love y'all and everything. I might have to cut this short. Because I can't believe I just heard this faggot, since he want to call people fake and fuck. What about the other F word? Faggot. How about that? Faggot. We have this ignorant ass, faggot ass, wannabe nigga will call my president, the only president we ever had, a fake fuck ass nigga. You call Donald Trump fake. You call Donald Trump fake. The motherfucker's been honest about every fucking thing, even about the grab him by the pussy thing. He was honest about that. But we are the fucking Biden Robinette's bitch ass. He lied to us about everything. We were lied to about every fucking thing, including his health. But he got respected? Yeah, I'm in the wrong country. I don't think I can do this. I ain't hear him say fake ass, fuck ass. I ain't hear that. I can't do the rest of this. I'm cool, y'all. I'm going to include the link to these 2 videos. I can't watch it. The level of disrespect they have to this man, it angers me. Sometimes I cry. Everything. Even they even fuck my mom's head up from time to time. She be reading shit. She be not knowing if it's true. I gotta tell her it's a lie. I gotta tell her. My mom was like, "Well, what are they saying about him getting rid of Medicaid and Medicare and all that?" I said, "Mom, that's a lie." I said, "It's a lie. It is. It is. I'm so much different." Oh my God. First of all, Trump would tell us if he was cutting programs like that because he never lies. He never lies. One thing I will say about this man. Sometimes I wonder if he even knows how to lie. Anytime he lets us see every executive order he signs, no other president did that. Like he does everything to appease Americans. Y'all hurting me, man. Y'all hurting me. People that's against him, y'all hurt me. Y'all hurt me, man. Y'all hurt me really bad. Because y'all don't like us. Y'all don't like this country. Anytime you go against this man, you're disgusting to me. You're really disgusting. You're against this country and you are miserable and you need to remove yourself from this country. Because Biden and them did everything against Americans and everything against our country. What is wrong? What is wrong? But to hear them call him a fake fuck ass, no, 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 no. I can't, no, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that before because I was in the living room when I first watched it. I was farther away from the TV. It was probably meant for me to play this for y'all so I can actually hear it. But then that fucked my night up, actually. It really did. That hurt me. That hurt me. This is the things he gets. This is the things he gets. This is the way our country is wired. And y'all keep listening to them lies. I gotta go. But thank you so much, you guys, for watching. That really broke my heart. It really did. And yeah, I really ain't got much else to say. I really don't. God bless us. God bless this raggedy ass country we call America. And I say raggedy because the Democrats destroyed this country. They destroyed it. They really did. They got everybody believing all this weird shit. Like, I'm just over this. I'm over it. But thank you for watching, y'all. Make sure you like, subscribe, and click the notification bell before I make new content. I'm out. God bless.